Welcome back, everyone, to my weekly reading for Monday, November the 30th to Sunday, December the 6th, 2015. Yes, today we are just 25 more days to Christmas or whatever festivity you celebrate at this time of year. My name is Debbie A. Anderson, and I will be using two of the decks I have created. The Vibrational Energy Oracle deck, I'll get them right this week, and the Vibrational Earth Children deck. For those of you watching me for the first time, I want to share that the reason I use both decks is to combine both the adult, the mature side of us, which isn't coming through in my video, with our childlike essence, which is coming through in the video. Some call it the inner child. It does reside within us. Okay, because we are both the child and the adult. We are the inner and the outer. This is part of who we are in our world. My focus this week is really being connected or understanding what is going on, not only in our insular world, but the universe outside ourselves, the one that we plug into every day. Yes, you are me seeing everything in context. What I mean by that is, with all the events that have been happening around the globe, I remind people it is staying within our own power, our own vibrational energy, rather than tapping into, or sometimes I akin it to having the lifeblood sucked out of us. We only have to recollect the last encounter we had with somebody we know who may have been going through some crisis of their own, be it a friend, stranger, family member, because we wanted to help them. We wanted to try with all our humanness to support, guide, or assure them that things will work out. Then as we break away from them, we finish that encounter and we go back to our living, our life. There can sometimes be that exhaustion that comes over us like a wave of gloom, making us feel there's no hope, no reason to go on. We've all experienced this. Am I right? I'm right. I know I am. I have too. But when we learn to operate in our own vibrational intensity, we don't feel that tiredness or fatigue. We've still offered reassurance when, if we have been able to change anything for that person per se, the difference, and yes, the big difference is that we have not allowed their troubles to infiltrate or fill up our soul and lose our own funk. So this is what I mean about seeing things in context. It's all about perspective. Life is perspective. I love that part in the Serenity Prayer that says, "Oh God, give me the serenity to accept what can be changed, the courage to change what can be changed, and the wisdom to know the one from the other." Okay, so keep everything as positive and compassionate this week by staying vibrationally calm. Don't buy into the agitation. Get into the acceptance of things. Remember, there is an easy way, the easy way, and the not so easy way. Balance is everything. The easier, more tranquil it will be for your spiritual self, being in bliss, peace, and harmony. I'm not saying that you're like the la-la person that, oh no, life is going to be grand, everything's fine. But you have to stay in that zone, that zen, if you like, the bliss, the peace, the harmony. Otherwise you're going to lose it. You are going to lose it. Okay. I've shared with people that I know, I grew up in England. I now live in Canada. And I grew up in England at a time where there was chaos, carnage, and terrorist attacks surrounding us every single which way. But we didn't stop what we were doing. Maybe it's the stiff British upper lip, I don't know. But we still went on with our day-to-day lives. Yes, we were cautious. Yes, we were aware. But we didn't stop living. We didn't stop loving, and we didn't stop our lives. Okay? So hopefully that puts a little bit of perspective in there. Now, here are the 3 questions for this week. If I feel confused over something, what can I do to help me? The second question, what can help me keep perspective in my life? And the third and final question, how do I keep my vibration connected to my inner peace? Now, I take a moment to shuffle the deck, making sure to be here and now in the center of my spiritual self, allowing spirit to connect me to the higher realms of my vibration to get the answers to each question. And I use both decks. I use the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck, as I said, for the adult side, and the Vibrational Earth Children deck for that childlike side of us. So if I feel confused there's the first card. All right, don't need to shuffle that one very long. That was the first card popped out. All right, it's Refuge, okay? That was the first card that popped out. I'm going to shuffle a bit more here. Oh. No need to. All right, I'm just going to shuffle here and see what third card comes out. Oh, and there's the third card. Okay, so if I feel confused over something, what can I do to help me? And the card that popped out there, like, ba-ding, straight out of the deck was Refuge. The second question, what can help me keep perspective in my life? For those of you who've watched my videos, when the F word comes up, I just cannot help but laugh about it. I just love that card. And the third question we asked is, how do I keep my vibration connected to my inner peace? Reprogram, people. Now, with my intention set, I will shuffle oh gosh, don't need to shuffle again. But, all right, there's the first card. I'll put that up there. All right, now with my intention set, I will try to shuffle the Vibrational Earth Children deck to get a more childlike intention for each of the three questions. So I've got my first one already, and I've got my second one. Just put that up there, and my third. Okay, and there is the third one. All right, so the three of them are here. So the first card that popped up was the Kindness Elves. Second card, what can help me keep perspective in my life? And we have the Twilight Zone. And the third card, love. How do I keep my vibration connected to my inner peace? And we have Just Playing Around. So now looking at both sides of ourselves, adult and child, to see what information Spirit is sharing with us this week. Remember, this is where the two parts of us, each with their own perspective, share what we need to know and see. All right, so if I feel confused over something, what can I do to help me? Oh, let me put this back in order again. Oh, God. So we had Refuge. So take refuge. Walk away. Go do something that takes your mind off what is going on around you. It is okay to do this, but we can't stay hidden away or cut off from the world indefinitely, can we? It's not possible. We have to go on with our everyday lives. It is about understanding why we feel this way and looking at ways to heal ourselves at this moment. Moving inwards, waiting for things to get easier, clear away is okay, but do it with love, and remember to pop your head up from time to time to see what you're missing out on in life. All right, if we keep ourselves buried, we could be missing out on a heck of a lot of great stuff that's going on. As I always say to people, when something bad happens, something good comes out of it. It always does. It's the law of balance. Law of balance, okay? All right, looking at that same question, if I feel confused over something, what can I do to help me? The Kindness Elves. Isn't that beautiful? The childlike perspective. So if you're not being kind to yourself when you feel this way, you need to do it. Please, please, please step into this vibration and be caring and sympathetic to yourself. It is about honoring and being gentle in a childlike way. Remember, as a child, if someone wasn't feeling great or was upset, most of us as a child would go up to them and give them a big hug or tell them everything was okay, going to be okay. So do that for yourself, please. All right? Kind yourselves. Be kind. Be kind, be kind, be kind. Okay. What can help me keep perspective in my life? And as I said, the F word came up. I have to share with you, I do love this card when it appears in reading because it is about perspective, seeing both sides of a situation or event, not just seeing the negative, like the favourite F word that most of us know, and it isn't a flump either, not just seeing the negative side, but seeing how we can make a heck of a difference. If the outlook is bleak, then change it. If things are not going right, then move away from them. You have that vibration within you because you deserve pure, radiant joy and majestic things to happen. So be happy. Change your word to reflect what you want for your sake. Fantastic, fabulous, freedom. Okay, I don't need to go into that. So on the child side, looking at the inner child side, what can help me keep perspective in my life? And we have the twilight zone here. Isn't that just, I think it's a joy the way that the right card comes out for the question being asked, okay? Here you see two people hugging each other so tightly, absolutely scared of the lightning. At the moment, the media and those around us are talking, sharing about all the bad things. Of course we're going to get scared. But sometimes we have to recognise that not everything is bad. Not everyone is going to hurt us. If we live in that fear factor, we will bring it towards us. Okay, we will bring it towards us. Of course, I'm not saying go jump out of an aeroplane without a parachute because that's plain stupidity. But stay in the vibration of perspective. When you hear something, evaluate it first, take stock, and just be mindful. Be in the vibration of knowledge and consciousness. Okay? So we have our last card for both here. We're looking at how do I keep my vibration connected to my inner peace, and reprogram was a card that came up. Really? Some of you out there may need to do this. And maybe some of it is that it's not that you need to be reprogrammed per se, but maybe the programs you're watching or listening to need to have the channel changed. Reconfigure what you want to be connected to vibrationally. After all, if you're going to meditate, you don't do it with a heavy metal band playing in your ear. Well, I certainly can't, because you're not going to find that inner peace. You're not going to find that tranquility. So you choose something that's more fitting, tranquil, whatever it is. It's not going to be heavy metal rattling away there. Again, it's not rocket science, folks. Just keep thought process going here that if you're playing that program over and over again and it's telling you the same thing and you're not liking, then change the program. So how do I keep my vibration connected to my inner peace? Just playing around is our childlike essence. Maybe this is a time to pull out your bottle of bubbles and just play. As children, if something was upsetting or scary, our parents or teachers or the caregivers around us would reassure us that everything was going to be okay. Go back and play with your toys, your friends, all is going to be good. So we would do that because we believed what we were being told. So tell yourself now, all is well in my world. I am safe, happy and joyful. During that inner freedom is where we connect to our inner peace, child and adult, period. Okay? And finally, I want to share the words of Desmond Tutu, who said, hope is being able to see that there is light despite of the darkness. I'm just going to say that again. Hope is being able to see that there is light despite of all the darkness. All right? I hope that resonates with you, because it certainly did with me. I found that online and I just thought it was so appropriate for this week, for this reading. So this week, stay in the light and stay objective and open-minded. And of course, the vibrational energy being you already are. Thank you for watching this video. You know the drill about connecting with me, so I won't bore you with the details. Just go to the description box below this video and take your pick. See you all next week. Be vibrational, okay?